Hello everyone, how are you doing today? So I decided today to surprise you a little and take you on a walk with me that is going to show you the place where Catherine the Great was born. It's actually this building right there. So we might walk together and I will be showing you place. And then maybe we can go to the castle as well. It has been raining, as you can see. Let me just pick up my things, and I have umbrella with me. Here you have the cathedral. We'll see, maybe we'll end the trip there. But let's take a walk together so you can see a little bit of Szczecin. And let me just put my backpack on. So here is the place where Catherine the Great was born. I'm not sure exactly what is in this building right now, but we are going to explore it. Here you have some restaurants, and one of my favorite restaurants actually. I'm holding a lot of things, I will show you later. But I got this stabilizer, so hopefully it's not as shaky as it was last time. As you can see, the flag is still here, not only Polish flag. This place is called Plac Orła Białego, so the square of the white eagle. Actually, let me get closer and I will give you. This is the building. There is actually information on the wall about it. Here is one of my favorite restaurants. You see the umbrellas, that's where I come to. It's called Dzika Gęś, Wild Goose. And now they have the Academy of Art, I believe it's right here. So this is the place. And let's get to the, gives you a little bit more view. Let's get to the information so you can read it. It's on this. We have English, yes we do. You can see right here is built in 1726. Okay, I don't know if I can record inside. We might try. Let's see. Dzień dobry, przepraszam, czy można... Dzień dobry, można w środku nagrać trochę też? Jak wygląda? Dziękuję bardzo. Alright, we got the permission. You never know. So this is inside, everyone. I mean, no comment here. But apparently this was Catherine the Great's first home. She was born here. Okay, let's step away. Alright, you get an idea. So it has been changed, of course, and restored. Dziękuję bardzo, do widzenia. Alright, let's continue and let's talk about a few things today, guys, because I have some really beautiful door, by the way. I have some really important information that maybe some of you came across, some of you haven't yet, but I will definitely address it, and I'm just gonna show you the view, and then when I find a place to sit down, then I will give you the news, which is actually the title of this video probably might be the title. That's the criminals from Poland are fighting in the war in Ukraine, because this is very serious situation, but I will talk about it at the end of this video. So the first thing is that the fake news, CNN, actually might have delivered real news, and that is about that the price of natural gas in Europe is 7 times higher than it is in United States. That's the fact. At this point it's 7 times higher. We will see how much higher it will be in 3-4 months from now. You see the cobblestone still, very old street. Now another information I have for you is that this is the gallery here. Oh, you can see me. Hi guys, I have umbrella, I have everything. Almost 18% of Polish young citizens are considering the economic immigration within the next year, and even though they love Poland, but they don't foresee any financial future for themselves here. This is really sad, really sad. You can see some pieces here. I don't know if you can tell. Beautiful. Okay, let's go under. Here you have a glimpse of the cathedral. I may take you there next time. Just stop for a moment. Walking, talking, recording. Challenge everyone. Especially with my horrible English, as they just commented. Some people do. So don't you suffer, right? Don't suffer, just don't suffer. Go somewhere else. Or listen to Biden, it will help you, it will give you a contrast. Or Kamala. So the next thing I have for you is that an article from In Poland, INN Poland, and that is about the coming inflation. Actually, maybe you can see myself a little. Hello everyone. Okay, it's about inflation, and that is, quoting now, the expert said that in the first half of 2023 inflation will soar up to 20%, which, let's be realistic, it's much over 20% already. They are just BSing everyone. So I don't know how much it will be, but it's gonna be outrageous and crazy number. Here's the castle, everyone. The Pomeranian Duke's castle. So I might actually find a place to sit there, give you the last news. So from this article about inflation, expected to be 20 next year, which we already crossed this number. And this article said, there's one question here. I have a few questions. So the first question was how bad it will get. And the person answered that a scenario in which the Polish economy will not grow at all next year cannot be ruled out. And although we have a very low unemployment rate, below 5%, it can already be seen that the labor market, especially when it comes to salaries, is no longer in the excellent condition as it was before. And also one more thing is, when he was asked that question about how long it will take to kill inflation, he said maybe that can be achieved in 2025. So before I will take you to one of the oldest buildings here in Szczecin, I will show you really beautiful side of this castle. Let's go here first. We're actually gonna go here because I really love this site. Very old streets, everyone. This is truly an old town here. Okay, one of my favorite spots. Just here. Isn't it beautiful? Step away even more so you can have better perspective. It's one of the entrances here. And here is another beautiful street. Takes you down. There's a lot of restaurants down there, and this is actually taking you closer to Odra River. They are renovating for a very long time. I don't know when they're gonna finish this, but Okay, let's go there and I might find a place to sit down and to tell you the last information, which is actually one of the most important things right now. By the way, here people get married in this building here. So there are some quite disturbing informations coming out about those criminals that are in Ukraine fighting. It might create a lot of problems for Poland. Okay, let me sit there away from everyone. This is the castle. It was completely destroyed. And you know, actually I can show you. Sorry, it's a little confusing, but I want to show you here. There is a stage. Performances are happening very often here. It's a very cool clock. It was also completely damaged. It has been restored, but there is an information on the side with really old pictures, and it's showing, let's get there, and it's showing the tourists how this place looked like from the very beginning throughout the history and then right after the Second World War. Those of you who follow me on Instagram, please do, because I'm taking the trip tomorrow and it's a really cool place. Know that I've showed you this already, but here is the castle in 1900. It was in time when it was German, Stettin. This is what Nazi did. Hello everyone. Sorry, my battery died in the camera, so I got home and I really want to finish that video, even if the strange way is combined with the outside and the inside. However, it's important for me to tell you this news because it's something that might create a bigger problem, especially among Polish citizens and our new guests, let's call them this way. There's an article that came out in Kiev Independent, and that article has been translated and published in Polish on some Polish websites, I believe last night. Maciej Maciak talked about it, and I started to look into it. I don't have TV, I don't watch news. However, I came across quite few websites that mention this particular person and this particular article from Kiev Independent. So let me get into it and I will tell you later on what I think about it. Soldiers of the International Territorial Defense Legion of Ukraine complain about abuses by the leaders. They talk about bullying, theft, and unprepared operations that can be called suicide missions. According to Kiev Independent, one of the commanders is a gangster from Pruszków in Poland, and his name is Piotr Kapuściński, called nickname Broda, means chin. Pruszków, just a little side note, Pruszków is a city in Poland outside of Warsaw. I believe now on the brink of Warsaw, because Warsaw is really large city that is very, very well known in Poland for the location of Polish mafia. Sasha Kuczyński, that is his name in Ukraine, is actually a gangster who is wanted in Poland for fraud. He escaped Poland in 2014 and found himself in Ukraine. There, in Ukraine, in 2016, he was investigated in connection with robbery and sexual assault. He was sentenced to a year. Poland demanded extradition, but the Ukrainian services wanted to judge him themselves. Yes, that's what Maciej Maciak said, that Zelensky said no to his extradition. Legionnaires are also critical of Sasha because, according to them, he has not only sent soldiers to certain death, like in Severodonetsk, but he also ordered them to plunder shops, was bullying them with the gun, has drinking problems and anti-Semitism problems, and he was molesting women who were doctors. That person is, I'm sure, not the only one of that kind of past and resume, but this just came out. And what it does not a good thing. First of all, the action of individuals like this are destroying the lives of citizens or soldiers who apparently Poland is supporting. What it creates in many Ukrainians, it might create a revenge, anger, hatred, and it might turn against the citizens of Poland here as well, because Polish government is allowing people like this person to be there and to do things that he is doing. It's a serious situation, and I agree with Maciek as far as this might turn against Polish, even though it was Poland who took over 4.5 million refugees. And on that note, the more I think about it, the more I become absolutely convinced that this was absolutely staged, this was planned, and the three-letter agency, let's say we call this in Polish to jinx the algorithm, play with algorithm, CIA, starts with C. They wanted this. They wanted to bring that many of them inside Poland to create chaos, to create havoc. Because look at those actions in Ukraine right now. Look at what kind of people are going there and what kind of things they are doing under the name of fighting for freedom, right? Liberating the country. They are abusing the citizens of that country. They are destroying the properties and the businesses of that country. They are even destroying their own soldiers that are in the legion with them. This was all, especially in Poland, this was all by design, in my opinion. Divide and conquer, right? Perfect scenario. I will attach the link to this article down below. If I find it in English, I will. If not, I will put it down in Polish. You can just copy paste, translate into Google however you like. Not that difficult, and you will understand what's going on. You will see the picture of the person, and there is more to this than I gave you here. However, I wanted to attach this video with the little walk in my hometown. I'll be traveling actually tomorrow, and I'll be going to Hungary. I would like to create some videos there. We see how it goes, because sometimes I just want to focus on being outside, sightseeing, talking to people and getting some information from there. If there will be a video, I will definitely let you know. Lots of love, everyone, and I will see you very soon. Thank you for watching and liking, sharing, subscribing. Join me on locals. Definitely follow me on Instagram, because you will be with me on my trip. I always post the stories there. Sometimes I might do live from Instagram. And I will see you next time when I come back. Lots of love.